They begin on the ground with Kamara. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
A part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off.
Touchdown! A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Bills take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled. Take it. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Huntley to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Trayvon Walker able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
Here's Huntley.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Huntley's throw complete here to Komet.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw, Huntley.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Murray. And he's taken down, back at his own 7. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Murray with a 3rd and long. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now,
as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And running with power here.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw.
Huntley. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this throw will be intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it.
He's got a man, complete. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there on the catch and run. 94 yards.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on. He's got a man, complete. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Operating from the gun, Huntley. No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A near disaster there, but fortunately he's able to recover his own fumble and take it into the end zone.
I think he had a lack of focus there in order to lose the football, but how about his ability to fight off the panic, refocus, and get it back?
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7.
After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And no return here for White. It'll be a touchback.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score it.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Murray. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The Bills at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to chip. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity lost.
To throw from his end zone, Huntley. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching.
And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Well, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And not a very good return at all, as he won't even get this back to the 15. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well,
he's got a man complete. The 20, 10, and all the
It's lagging on your side, or because it's not lagging on mine.
Donovan Peoples-Jones, 87 yards. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. And no return here for White.
Yeah, it's not lagging on my side. I don't know, it might. The stream may be like, I don't know.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true.
success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that's caught inside the 30.
God, it's like he is just eating my team alive.
34 yards there. There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
I don't know what is going on. Like, it's pissing me off, bro.
Inside the 5-yard line.
He's stat padding against me.
It's already first and goal, and they are wasting
I wish I was stat padding.
Murray flips his forward on a jet sweep.
Look at that. That's crazy.
Touchdown, Buffalo. From 4 yards out, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Tucker with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive.
And CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
Goes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
Second time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? That one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The Broncos on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Huntley. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they
probably during the week because I don't know. Like, I've been in bed all day. I'm just getting back from the road. Probably during the week though. I know it's been a long time.
They're going to try and throw.
That's complete right side to convert.
Probably during the week though.
He's going to have a Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got it. 15. A huge play there for Denver. 62 yards.
And sometimes you just got to marvel at how these guys can throw the football. He gave that everything he had, and it was right on the money.
And he will not make it back to the line.
Go.
He's going to be taken down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Camaro. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go.
I'm going to go.
To throw on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Broncos touchdown. Robert Tonyan, an 11-yard touchdown. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further.
After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
Oh, my God. Whoever 13 is has been getting it all day.
First down, Murray.
Did it again.
Put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time.
Jones, if you can break.
You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Damn it.
Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Bills are going to take possession here at their 15-yard line. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. There's Murray.
I'm about to say, please don't give it to him.
Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big choke play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to get it.
And this is going to be another first down.
Shit, a lot of yards.
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando. We check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times.
What the fuck is that, bro? I hate when you do that. Oh my God.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Murray now. Airing it out deep for Woods. And this one is incomplete.
Can't nobody, like, stop him?
That is a rare incompletion for him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On second and 10, Murray. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Murray going to throw.
If they say rough on the passer, I swear to God.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
Now Murray again.
And they just let him catch everything.
And the Bills take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They go play action here on first down.
But the Bills connect the tight end.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Off play action. Huntley.
Shit.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And it'll make this a second and long. Inside 4 minutes to go. Third quarter. Looking to throw on second down. Huntley taking a deep shot here for Redmond.
Oh my God.
Complete. Tried to dial up the one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little.
What is he?
Instead of the big chunks.
And now the third down.
I don't give a fuck. It's might as well just do
So
it.
another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter? Trying to make something happen, they had any chance of winning this game.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Murray flips it through the Jets.
They don't let me get nothing. It's
Yardage here, back to the 2.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground. Do you understand about that?
get him.
His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. On first and 10, Huntley dancing to his left. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Off the play fake, Huntley.
Oh my God, I threw the ball away and he keeps it.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
You can just see it in their body language. but they're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front seven. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Then they don't even jump out. That shit is crazy.
Fields who picked it. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, there's two sides to this coin. On one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough, but man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also,
he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Murray now to throw. There's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They're going for it. It's Murray. And he's going to have the Bills 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Murray to air it out again. He's going to float this over the middle deep. This is touchdown Bills. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple of kinks on offense. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds on the return. Not a great return. They'll start back around the 17. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road, and that has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Here's Huntley. Locates Kamara on the out route.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better.
And the Bills are going to
Oh my God! Like how is he insta-sacking me?
Safety blitz, such a fun play call to witness when it works. And the deep
This makes sense.
Great timing by him. Interception earlier in this contest. Now a sack. He's definitely campaigning for Player of the Week honors, isn't he, partner?
He's going to float this one deep right.
And then they just gonna let him outdone. Man, fuck this guy.
Another interception.
Tariq Woolen picks it. And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Boy, another big play late here for offense.
Charles, it certainly has had its fair share of good plays.
I don't know how they do that instant pressure bullshit.
I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy. Slant route, and he finds Thornton. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Broncos will take over on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game. The self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 3rd down, here's Camara. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Huntley. Catch is made by Hardman. A huge play there for Denver. 49 yards. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Try to pound it in, Camara. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Nothing, man. I'm keeping him. I just need a quarterback.
The defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? And they will take a knee here.
I remember him from last Madden. We'll snatch him. The moment he out there. We good. Let's get out of here. 49ers next.